Hey guys, in this video I'm going to do a quick look using only new products, and this is going to give me an opportunity to update you about some of the new products that I've been testing and using recently. They're mainly from new collections and new releases. So let's go ahead and get started. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm very happy to have you here. Please consider subscribing and turn the notification bell on so that you don't miss future videos. Also, let me know in the comments below, are there any new products that you've been testing recently and how you feel about them? Now, I don't have a base. I only have applied the Tom Ford new lip balm from the Soleil Neige collection, and I really enjoy this lip balm. For base, I'm going to be using the new Chanel foundation, Les Beiges, and this foundation has been reformulated and it has nothing to do with the old Les Beiges foundation. So a full review of this foundation is coming in the next few days, so keep an eye on my YouTube channel. I'm going to compare this to the old Les Beiges foundation, and I don't have a clean brush. I never use foundation brush twice, so I'm going to be trying the Chantecaille Buff and Blur brush with this foundation, just because I don't have another brush. And I really enjoyed this foundation. I've been using it for the past 2 weeks, a little more than 2 weeks actually, and I enjoy this foundation so much. It is my new favorite foundation, and I'm going to tell you everything that you need to know about this foundation in a dedicated video. But basically it's very radiant, it's very light, and it has nothing to do with the old Les Beiges foundation. So the coverage is very light. It can be built up to a light medium coverage, but nothing more than that. I also have the Chanel loose powder, the new one, and I'm going to be using it. And I'm still testing this powder because I had it for the past 2 weeks. I got it with the foundation, but for some reason there have been so many new releases that I just couldn't start testing this powder. And with loose powder, I always like to apply it with beauty blender. I always clean my beauty blender before applying the powder. For this powder, I'm definitely going to update you in one of my next videos because I just started using it. But about the foundation, if you have major redness or pigmentation, it's not going to cover, so you will have to... I didn't use concealer, by the way. But anyways, let's skip the concealer. I'm going to be using a little bit of powder because I'm really in a hurry today. For eyes, I'm going to be using the 927 Mono Eyeshadow from Chanel's Holiday Makeup Collection, and I love this shade. I think this is the most beautiful shade from the whole collection, and I think that this is the most beautiful piece from the whole collection, so I'm just lightly going to apply the color all over my eyelid. So if I didn't have a YouTube channel, I was definitely going to purchase only this eyeshadow from this collection. I think because it's the most unique. And now I'm quickly going to be using the 925 eyeshadow, which is the gold mono eyeshadow, and I'm going to use this in my crease. I know it sounds a little bit unusual to use this color in the crease, but I like the combination. And also in real life, this combination kind of brings out the blue in my eyes, which is something that I enjoy. I'm going to trace my lower lash line now with the Copper Rose. Okay guys, I did apply just a little bit of black eyeliner, and now I'm going to fill in my brows using, this is a very old Dior brow pencil, but it's the only product that I use for my brows. Okay, so I had time to apply only one coat of mascara because I really have to go, but let's do a little bit of highlighter. And I'm going to be using the new Dior Backstage Glow Face Palette in Rose Gold. And I'm going to be using this color here. So I have all three Dior Backstage Glow Face palettes. And for me, only the Rose Gold one works best. I can also use the gold one. And I love the copper one, but I use it only on the eyes. I use it only as eyeshadow. So you can see that the glow that it gives is very subtle. Now I want to apply a little bit of bronzer, and I have the Copper Gold palette from Dior. But I'm not going to be using these colors because I can only use them on the eyes. On my face they look dirty. I know that this is going to look beautiful on someone who has medium to dark skin tone. I think it's going to be absolutely gorgeous, but on me it just looks dirty. So I want to use some bronzer and I don't know which one to go for. I recently purchased the Sisley Bronzing gel powder. So this one looks really beautiful. I'm not sure if I want to use this one. It's brand new. It's not new, but it's like new makeup that I recently purchased. And then last time when I was shopping at Sephora, they gave me a sample of the bronzing powder of NARS. And I know that this was a new release, their bronzing powders, so I'm gonna try this one. Let's see, I don't know what color is this, but I'm gonna write it in the description box. So I'm guessing this is going to be a little bit darker for me, but let's try it. It looks like it has beautiful sheen. So let me see, I'm going to be skipping the blush today, and I'm only going to use this bronzing powder so that we can see. I think I'm gonna like this. Okay guys, let me know what you think. Okay, so the bronzing powder definitely managed to bring some warmth to my complexion. I'm not sure how I feel about it, and I'm not sure that this is the right shade for me. I think it's a little bit dark, and I think it's a little bit too cool for my skin tone, but I might actually pick a full size. And now I want to use a new lipstick, and this is by Gucci, but let's see how this is going to look. I only swatched this color once, and because I don't want to have such dark gothic lips, I think I'm just going to apply this on top of the Tom Ford lip balm and see. Like, I just want to have like a hint of color. Okay, so this is how it looks. And finally, I think that I'm just going to apply a little bit because I like the bronzer, but I feel like I need a little bit of a blush, and I'm gonna be using the new Chanel blush. It's not my perfect shade, so I'm gonna be using the same brush as I used the bronzer because I just want to mix them and add just a bit of color. So I saw that my very good friend Grace from Everyday Edit used this as highlighter, and it looked beautiful on her. For me, this is a blush. I can't use it as highlighter because I'm paler than her, but you can watch her video on Chanel's collection and you can see how she used this very successfully as a highlighter. I really enjoyed and I really loved how it looks on her as highlighter, but for me it's definitely the kind of a blush. So I think that's all for today's video. Thank you so much for joining me, and please make sure to give me thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Also share with me in the comments below what are some of the new products that you tried recently and how do you feel about them. I hope to see you in my next video. Take care, bye!